Hi Libra, this is going to be your daily download for April 20th or 21st for the next 48 hours, really depending on what time zone you're in. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. This is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Libra primarily. But this could resonate for you if you have Libra anywhere in your chart. If you do have Libra in your chart, check the placement, and that may give you a clue as to what part of your life this will affect the most. I do also consider this to be somewhat of a timeless message, I think. So whenever you find this message, it is meant for you. This is not a cross-watcher reading. I repeat, this is not for another Zodiac sign. This is for Libra. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to the website is down in the description below. Check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 Zodiac signs. And if you're new, welcome to this channel. Okay, angel activations and then a plot line through the tarot. I heard two specific storylines through the tarot, but let's just focus on what your guides want to tell you about you, Libra, using the Archangel Oracle deck and the Oracle deck of the Wise Radiant Sun, which is new. I've had my eye on it for some time now, and I finally got it for us. Raziel is coming out to say, take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. You have a God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Are you manifesting blessings into your life, Libra, or are you manifesting shit into your life? Sorry, if you're new to this channel, I swear, and I swear a lot. No, I will not stop. That's just how I talk. So, yes, it's time to take your power back. Using the clarifying cards from Radiant Wise Sun Oracle is publicity and optimism. So right away, I'm seeing that one of the ways you can do this and manifest blessings into your life is with your outward displays of optimism. I saw off of this card combination verbal positive affirmations. We draw towards us what we put out to the universe. So public displays of optimism will help you with this. You may find something publicly through publicity, in particular social media, that really inspires you towards optimism. Follow that and look for that. It will help you feel empowered to manifest blessings into your own life. Speaking of life, Life Review came out. Jeremiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. This card comes out a lot for Libra. Comes out for Libra, Sagittarius, and Gemini quite a bit because those signs are often about balance in their own way. So it's time for you to stand back and take inventory. What's out of balance? Control and inspiration came out of the Oracle deck for you about this. There are some things you need to get control of, and you're lacking in some inspiration to a degree. Some of you need to be inspired in some way. This inspiration will probably need to come from within. There is definitely something you need to get control of, and once you do, you'll be able to see what you're inspired towards and why. What we are inspired towards can sometimes create imbalance in our life. We become very preoccupied with something we want, and then everything comes out of balance. So ask yourself what inspires you and why it inspires you, and are you getting a return on that investment of time, feeling and thinking and acting towards it? And is it to control something? We like a lot of control. Human beings in general are control freaks. Even those of us that say we're doormats, wow, that's just our way of controlling our own environment, just in our own unique way. So definitely look for inspiration. Definitely think about what inspires you, Libra, and what is in your control and what's out of your control, and how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that Saturn energy and this Jupiter energy? Definitely do life review. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms and receive. So everyone has gifts. I'm really good at cutting hair. I'm really good at publicly speaking. I can read the tarot. I like to cook too. What are you good at? What are your gifts? I just heard someone say numbers. I wish I was good with numbers. I can't do math. So what are you good at? Open your arms and receive your gifts. What do you love to do? What are you good at? You are meant to be focusing on your own personal gifts right now. A lot of self-focus here for you, Libra. I have no cards here about other people or other situations. All about you, taking back your power, reviewing your life, getting in control, looking for healthy inspiration, and opening your arms and receiving personal gifts. Status and eccentricity. I had to hold these cards for a minute and listen about this. With publicity, optimism, inspiration, status, some of you have the ability to publicly inspire other people. There may be something that you want to do. There may be a gift that you have, Libra, that's kind of unusual, that's eccentric. Libra is the eccentric sign. Like, we wear a lot of different hats. We're good at a lot of different things. These are clues about one of your gifts. It will give you status. You will not be like everyone else in the crowd when you use this gift. It will make you stand out. It's unusual. They just showed me one of my own gifts. One of my own gifts is I'm ambidextrous. I can cut hair equally well with both hands. It could be something like that for you guys as well. Like, you have this thing that you can do that other people can't. Capitalize on it. It could take you somewhere. Interesting. They don't have anything else to say about that. Healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Not surprised to see this card. We're rolling into Taurus season today. And this will be a time of focusing on your daily habits and your lifestyle. So doing a physical cleanse is a good idea. Really trying to do what you can to get your sleep-wake cycle into balance. Exercise regularly for optimal health. The oracle cards that came out to clarify this are secrets and exaltation. So I can't stress this enough. Tarot was never, ever meant to replace sound medical advice or treatment. I'm a huge believer in traditional medicine. Please don't come to me instead of a doctor. I know I'm cheaper than a doctor, but I'm not a doctor. So don't... And I'm also trying to say that I don't want to freak anybody out about their health. This is just a general tarot reading. But some of you have something wrong that is a secret and you don't know about it. Some of you have a health issue that you keep a secret. For some of you, it's a serious diagnosis that you don't want to tell other people about. For some of you, it is an addiction. That secret will eventually come out. You may have something wrong that you don't know. Your health and your body need to be exalted at this time. Exaltation, your body is a vessel. Your body is a temple, inside and out. It is to be exalted. I'm also seeing bring to light and exalt the secret health issue that you may have. I just heard and felt someone feeling ashamed. Shame will not make it go away. But shame is not a useless emotion. Honor that feeling and then do what you can to make it go away. What would you have to do to not feel bad about it? Do it. Try. Get help if you need to. So there may be something wrong and your body needs to be treated better. Your health, your lifestyle, your diet, sleep-wake cycle, exercise. Yeah. They're done with that. Order and balance, devotion and enthusiasm are what is necessary at this time. So bring things into order. You will need to be devoted towards anything that you want to accomplish at this time, Libra. Capitalize on feelings of enthusiasm. Look for enthusiasm to inspire you. And it will take your devotion and enthusiasm and bringing order into your life. What came out of the tarot is the overall reason for what's happening for you right now is the Six of Swords in reverse. So you're circling the harbor, having a hard time moving on from something. I think that you're trying to seek personal closure. I think that you may be resisting change, or perhaps you're just slow to accept that you've moved past a conflict or a loss or a change and you're in a slow recovery period. You may feel as though you have some unfinished business. You're having a hard time slowly moving on from something. You're kind of stuck somewhere at the moment. Nine of Wands, the Fool, the Two of Swords. Okay, some of you really want to take a leap of faith and leave the past behind, but you're afraid you're going to look like a fool. You're really hanging in there. It's a difficult choice for you to make. You're at an impasse. I'm having a hard time moving on. I'm just going to hang in there and avoid making this decision for now. But the way you're feeling is the Knight of Wands. You want to go. You want to go. You're feeling rather excited and passionate and energetic and adventurous and impulsive and rebellious. The Knight of Swords, I'm going to seize the moment. Carpe diem. Page of Pentacles, I really want to develop something. Nine of Swords, and yet I'm all the way freaking out about it. Oh my God. Wow. You want to do something here. You want to manifest something, a development of a skill, possibly a financial opportunity. It's something that you feel very excited about. You may also feel a little underqualified for this risk. It is a risk. You'd have to be very brave and daring and be a leader in the moment and go out on a limb and be very ambitious to develop whatever it is you want to develop. You will also have to push through anxiety. I mean, you can wait until that disappears or the timing is more right for you, or you may just have to accept, Libra, that the anxiety will not go away and you will have to push through and manifest through the anxiety. Interesting. But any challenges that you're having, I have a couple challenges here for you, but here's the main challenge. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying this is the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Wands in reverse. It sure looks like for some of you, this is something that you want to start. It could be a job. It could be a hobby. It could be something you want to do in your home, to your home. Some of you, it's just getting a new job or starting something new, planting a seed that will manifest into abundance, but you can't afford it. You have some unpaid debts. There's some, like, money isn't flowing in for you. This is also about self-care as well. Watch out for giving with strings attached, thinking you're going to get something back. You won't. If you were expecting a windfall, it's not going to happen at the moment. So you may not be able to provide for others at this time, and someone else might not be able to give you what you want or need monetarily to plant this seed. So your advice is practice self-care and tie up any of your unpaid debts. You can't afford to be generous, and don't expect anyone else around you to be overly generous with you either at the moment. It's okay to do a little bit of wishful thinking. Watch out for living in some kind of a fantasy, though. Make sure you drink from the cup of all of your choices that will actually manifest a seed that you can plant. And I think you guys want to do something that you can't afford at the moment, or no one will help you with. And you definitely fear the unknown with the Two of Wands in reverse. I think you're really focused on personal goals. You're going in for inner alignment. You kind of lack a plan at the moment. You want to be focused on a beginning, but I think you're just a little overwhelmed emotionally by all your choices. And you're not entirely sure that what you are attracted to is mutually attracted to you. It's okay. You will see the light. It was like, okay, well, tell me further what's going on. A lot of cards came out. The Nine of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, Three of Wands, Magician, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Further challenges are the World in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So first of all, I think that some of you, First of all, some of you are overcoming some kind of a health issue or even an addiction to something, or you were just dealing with a very indulgent, lazy as shit Capricorn. Like that over invests in something that never makes them happy. Some of you are working through beating, again, some kind of a health issue or an addiction, even a mental health issue. You're facing your shadow side. You are trying to find your own inner happiness. But some of you lack a desire for something. Something is becoming unfulfilling. Watch out for indulgences and materialism and nothing ever being good enough. Like, can you be satisfied with what you have now? And if you're not, really ask yourself why. The devil wants you to ask yourself that. But there's this dissatisfaction. Some of you may be indulging because you're dissatisfied, or some of you just aren't drawn to something like a moth to a flame anymore. Sometimes the devil can be good. Some of you are overcoming just doing something out of hedonism and instant gratification. You are looking to the future. I feel like you're kind of turning away from something that just isn't really doing it for you. And you're like, okay, well, is this sustainable? Is there actually growth potential in this? Probably not. The Magician is very soon, you're going to realize that you have to have a plan and you're going to have to be very resourceful. And you don't have a lot of resources with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you really want to manifest stability and abundance and a new home into your life. This is a foundation. The Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is like happy home, happy life, stability, financial security, and family, and long-term success, and equal contribution. And this Gemini, Virgo energy, this Aries energy is very calculated to bring this into, you're trying to be very calculated. You're like, clearly this isn't doing it for me. I really, really want something that's more sustainable. And I know that I have to do it on my own. I do have to have a plan. And I have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Emotional stability as well. But here are further challenges for you. The World in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You can't take any shortcuts. And you might have been taking shortcuts. The World in reverse is where we think we can get rich quick. We think we're in love after 2 weeks. You're not. You're infatuated. You can't expect to get healthy if you give up on a care of treatment plan too quickly. Some of you, there is a stagnation. Some of you need to accept that something will probably happen more like 6 months to a year from now, as opposed to right now, as excited as you are about it and restless as you are over it. Maybe you guys aren't, your guides are saying you can't have the world in this situation unless, of course, you're willing to put in the work. You can't take any shortcuts here. And it's also time for you to reprioritize. Some of you are way overcommitted or just disorganized. Some of you are unwilling to be flexible or adaptable and saying, nope, unless it's exactly the way I want it, I'm not going to take a risk. Don't use anxiety as an excuse to not pursue something, unless, of course, you actually have a clinical, socialized, or social or personal anxiety disorder. Then definitely get that looked at. But for those of you that don't have that issue, you may just have to push through this. So you will have to make a choice. It will be difficult for you to decide. And you will have to put in the work. You will have to reprioritize. Some of you may decide, you have to realize that you can't make excuses in a situation. You're just not having an ascension and you need to pull out. But you're a little overwhelmed and confused about where to go from here. Take a leap of faith with a beginner's mindset. Just give yourself a moment to make the choice. And it's going to require you to use some of your gifts that you may think are kind of weird and won't help you in the situation. They might. For a lot of you, this is about your health. I feel like it's about a lot of different things at once for you, Libra. Yeah, stay focused on the optimism and recognize that some of you just aren't really happy in the situation that you're in. But you will think about the future. You will realize you want to manifest it. I'm hearing a second message as well. Someone may want a beginning of some kind with you. And the reason for that is because they have been a fool and reckless with money and finances. They will rush you into this. They are very, very calculated to get stability out of you. This person may want to rush a relationship with you. This person may want to live with you. This person may want to suddenly get married. They're worried they'll lose you. They're worried they'll lose their stability because they have no freaking idea where to go from here. The roles could be reversed as well. This will be a lesson in independence and believing that you and you alone are capable of getting out of indulgent situations that really don't make you happy. Or this person's going to have to figure that out on their own as well. Yeah. They're pulling back. They're saying stop. Okay. Kind of all over the place. I just let the messages come in and delivered what I heard. Some of you needed all of it. Some of you just needed a few of it. A few of those downloads. So I hope it resonates with you. I hope it helps you. You can check all your other placements on Soma, Chandra Tarot, my other channel. All 12 Zodiac signs are up, and in a few days I will do love messages for you. So I hope this one hit it for you, Libra. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.